If 2021 was the best year for AEW as a whole, 2025 was the best year of Tony Khan as a booker. For the better part of the past 6 years, Tony Khan has been one of the most praised and also one of the most criticized bookers there's ever been in professional wrestling. He is hated, he is loved, he is polarizing, but one thing that is undeniable is that Tony Khan loves professional wrestling, and he loves what he does for AEW, and it is one of the reasons why I think we saw in 2023 into 2024 some of the booking of AEW take a downturn as well as the popularity of the product. But in 2025, many of the things that plagued AEW, from over-reliance on the sports entertainment side of things, or booking that was just dropped without any explanation, all of those things disappeared, and we got a fresh look at what the future of AEW could be. And this happened for many reasons. Number one, in 2022, 2023, AEW was coming off of one of the biggest rises we've ever seen from a professional wrestling company. We saw in the years prior them take the mantle as the hottest professional wrestling company as far as the vibe, as far as the energy that those shows would have, and the perception was, while WWE may be Disney and they may be the biggest wrestling company on the planet, AEW was the place to be. And the brawl-out situation, combined with several other issues backstage that can really be associated to growing pains that company was going to face at some point, all led to a place in AEW in 2022 and 2023 where the vibe was no longer that of a place that people wanted to be. The vibe was no longer that of a place that was all sunshine and rainbows, and at the end of the day, all that blame came to Tony Khan. You combine this with WWE being as hot as it was under the new Triple H regime, the new vision that the company had, AEW was going to have a downturn. And you combine all of that with the MJF run as the champion, with the injuries that happened down the stretch in 2023, and some desperate attempts at trying to stay relevant, like playing CM Punk's tape from Wembley Stadium on their broadcast. It really turned a lot of fans off the product, and the storytelling did not help things. But as 2024 went along, you saw some pieces of storylines really fall into place that would play a huge factor into the resurgence that AEW saw in 2025. Despite ticket sales being down, you saw the likes of Swerve Strickland be established, Will Ospreay be established, stars of the future, Tony Storm as well, become one of the biggest and brightest stars in all of professional wrestling. And that really is what carried them in 2025. These young stars. And then getting back stars such as Kenny Omega helped a lot. Getting back the Young Bucks, hitching your wagon back to the main character of All Elite Wrestling in Hangman Adam Page, and then ending the year with the return of Swerve Strickland, and finally the next new title reign of MJF. All of it was exactly how you would want it to go, and it followed a logical pattern. It didn't over-rely on weird, quirky gimmicks. It was professional wrestling the way it is meant to be viewed. In-ring action, in-ring storytelling, great promos, segments that matter the next week that you can tune into and tune in for, and above all, a vision. Something that at one point AEW lost but has now regained. And I think 2025 was the biggest test for Tony Khan as a booker, because as attendance was down, as some of the buy rates for pay-per-views were slightly down in 2023 and 2024, he had to bring all of that back up while WWE was counter-programming them with Saturday night's main event, counter-programming them with WWE WrestlePalooza, and trying to hurt their business. We saw AEW pack out tens of thousands in arenas for their pay-per-views. We've seen attendance for Dynamite steadily increase. We've seen the vibes on Dynamite become a whole heck of a lot better than they were just a few years ago. And we saw that Tony Khan and the way he talks about the AEW product seemed to have a renewed passion. It felt like for the past couple of years that whenever Tony would do an interview, it was simply him going out there plugging the show, and there was a weird level of dispassion that came across. But now he seems more excited to talk about what's happening. He seems more willing to talk about the behind the scenes of what's happening, which is many people are interested in, and he's very excited about where AEW is going in the future. And it's all because they have a roster that is ready. They have a group of young talent that are primed and that are being built up through that vision in order to become the stars of tomorrow. It's not going to be relying on former WWE stars for AEW anymore. It is not going to be relying on stars that made a big name elsewhere. It is relying on building people that they have now. And that is how Tony Khan, I think, has saved AEW, because things could have gone a whole heck of a lot worse for AEW. They could have been declining even more and more. And while there are still certainly places for them to get better from a marketing standpoint, from the ratings standpoint, although we don't know exactly what the ratings are on Max, the point is that Tony Khan has led AEW through what I believe to be one of the most tumultuous times that any wrestling company has faced. And he's come across the other side of it, holding that banner and being unanimously praised by wrestling fans as the best American booker of 2025. That is a major feat considering where we are and where AEW has been coming from the past few years. Hopefully they can keep it up. Hopefully they continue to build on what they have, and hopefully more people tune in, because at the end of the day, whether it's WWE, AEW, TNA, GCW, or otherwise, when more people watch professional wrestling, it is better for all of us. In the end, though, I guess we'll see.